You guys let me know if you see an alligator. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Motorcycle Rewind, and today we've got a good one. 1967 Kawasaki W1 650. This guy right here. It's the first time we've shown it on the channel, and those of you guys not familiar with the Kawasaki W1 650, Kawasaki bought a company called Maguro in the late 50s, early 60s. Maguro had licensed a BSA A7 design from BSA to be able to build their motorcycle. And then when Kawasaki bought it, they still had it. What they did in 1965 is they took that design, they made it a little bit better, and they turned it from a 500 to a 650. And we have this beast that sits before us. Just awesome. My old friend that passed away, this was one of my bucket list motorcycles, and he gave it to me. Everything about it has everything to do with this guy. It's not original. It's not all original. This is not a restoration. It's never going to be restored. There may be some little things that we do on it, but it's not going to change much from its current configuration. Meaning, it shouldn't have a painted rear fender, but it does, right? It has Honda headlight and Honda turn signals. It didn't have gauges when I got it, so I put these aftermarket ones on. He put so the W1s came with one carburetor. W2s came with, obviously, two carburetors. He put a W2 cylinder on here and then had to make his own adapter so that the petcock would work. And this is never changing because this guy is priceless. Not stock exhaust, I would bet money, but it's something that he had and he put it together, and it's awesome. The one thing I have changed since I got it from Howard is obviously we put gauges on it up here, and it had a W1 seat on it. I like the design of the W2 seat, but the reason why I switched seats is when I got this bike, it had a brand new seat cover that would be just like this, but it didn't fit on that seat shape. Honda turn signals back here. Everything about it is just perfect, just the way it sits. If you knew this guy, Howard, who I'm talking about, I call him Yoda. If you knew him, he just made it work. And this bike is everything about who he is, and it is perfect. Now, I say it's perfect. It's all there. I haven't ridden it in, well, to be fair, I rode it yesterday for the first time when I pulled everything out of the garage. The first time in probably a year. And it has its normal quirks because these aren't the stock carburetors. These are PWK, some Chinesiums. Again, if you knew the guy, you'd know what I'm talking about. It's it. But the design, this side cover right here, super sexy. Everything about it. If you're not familiar with these, are awesome machines. They sound just like British bikes, but it's really cool, really great. We're going to take it for a ride. Now, fair warning, this bike is a little, how do I want to say? Every one of these old motorcycles have their own little idiosyncrasies, right? Their own little things that are just for them. This bike, you have to pull the choke, you kick it, and maybe kick it again, and maybe some more times. Cannot throttle it. Just let it start up and just let it warm up on its own. If you do, it'll kind of flood and then you start the process all over. That's probably got to do with our Chinesium carbs, but it's okay. I know it does it, so I know how to handle it, right? So it's not a big deal. It's not an issue. So let me get you guys set up and we'll go ahead and start this thing up, take it for a ride. Hey guys, let's take a pause from the video for just 1 second. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, I'll wait just a moment. We'll start the video right up as soon as you do. Go ahead and hit subscribe. And when you're done watching this, check out other motorcycle content from our friends. Brickhouse Builds, Gold Guy, Moto Mango, Ace Cafe Bikes, Plan B Motors. Check them out, guys. Thanks. Let's get back to the video. Come on. Key on. There we go. Like I said, you just gotta kick it, kick it, kick it. And then once it warms up, it's fine. Let me idle it up a little bit just so. We'll let it go. I don't think I'm firing on both right now. I think this one may be a little light. No, it's there. There, it's coming around. It'll come around. There it is. We'll tweak it. We'll tweak it while we ride it. But we're just gonna take it on a quick little ride. Let me go get my helmet. There we go. There we go. Need to clean out. Oh, now she's good. Oh, yeah, she's back. She just needed a little burping and farting to go on. Now. Oh, side cover. Shit. We lost the side cover. Let's get it. Turn the key off. Let's get it before somebody hits it. We'll just do that. Okay, let's get it. It's going to be a little scraped up. It's going to be a little mussed up. Did it just come unscrewed? Yeah, it did. Looks like we're going to be in need of a repaint. We won't look at it. We'll look at it. It's not too bad. It's just right there and a little bit over here. That's what we lost. Dang it. And a little right there. Well, it happens, right? At least we heard it. Let's see if we can slip this sucker back on. You guys let me know if you see an alligator. All right? Let's get this thing to start up. On. That was the first kick for those of you guys following along. Let's see if we can get it on the power. Start it up a little bit. Let's just head to the house. Sometimes these little rides go good and sometimes they go good. Carburetors up to make it work. Let's make sure we hold on to this side cover so we don't scar it up anymore. We just putt on the way back. We'll just tractor home on this. Got to get that other carburetor to play along with us. figure out what we need to do on it, because I want to put a lot of miles on this bike. I want to spend some quality time with it. Get on the other side of the road. So guys, there you have it, a completely uneventful first ride on this thing in forever. And I say uneventful. Guys, it went exactly as I thought it would go. Well, I didn't think the side cover would come flying off, but I did think that it wasn't gonna run 100%. I did know that it wasn't gonna run that good. And it points to where we have to do work. This thing has been sitting in the shop. I've probably ridden it maybe 4-5 times in the last 2 years. And then before that, it was probably ridden less than that in 10 years, right? So I know it needs work. I know we're gonna have to go through the ignition. I definitely know we need to go through our carbs. They've been sitting. This is oldish gas in it. You know, so I know it's gonna need work. Well, I expected that. I didn't expect the side cover to come sliding across the tarmac, but hey, it happens, right? So what are you gonna do? But it's awesome, right? Now we get to point 2 and do a little bit more work on it and really getting it tip top, really getting it set up to where we can use it anytime. You guys saw that once it warms up, it starts up fine. Starts fine, so that's not an issue. It's just getting it to that point to where we don't have to worry about it so much. So guys, there you have it. Our 1967 Kawasaki W1 650. I really want to get out and stretch the legs on this thing and really make it work. And if we can do that, that's awesome. That's perfect. That's the way it should be. It shouldn't be sitting in the corner like it did something wrong, like that C200 in there with its guts hanging out. That should be sitting there. This should be out being seen, being ridden. Guys, as always, thanks for watching yet another episode of Motorcycle Rewind. And do me a favor, like, tag, share, and follow us on Instagram at Motorcycle Rewind. And do me a favor, if you like motorcycle content like this, follow them. Brickhouse Builds, Moto Mango, Gold Guy, Ace Cafe Bikes. Give them a follow. Go over there, check out some of their stuff. They got great content. Thanks again, guys, and have a great day.